Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Just really, really comfortable temperatures, highs and lows right now.
Oh, no, absolutely. It could be a lot worse this time of year. Our records here in late August still around 100. So this is a nice change. In fact, tomorrow morning, may need to grab the light jacket. Now, there is going to be a change in the weather coming late into the week, mostly involving some rainfall with our next weather maker. But you do see a couple of the blue lines with the triangles. So there's going to be some more cold fronts involved. And in the wake of this system, we're going to have some more comfortable air that's going to be settling on in, kind of reinforcing what has arrived this week, although the mornings may not be quite as cool as what we'll have tonight. Some scattered rain coming through on Thursday. Remains to be seen just how wet. Some of the data suggests a little bit of a soggy solution, others not so much. So as we get a little bit closer, we'll get a better handle on that, but do plan on some rainfall. But then we're going to follow that up with what looks to be overall a fairly pleasant Labor Day holiday weekend. Here's a breakdown of those rain chances. Tomorrow will be dry. Thursday got the chance sitting at around 30%, and then it drops off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Not out of the realm of possibility. We may still have a couple showers around over the holiday weekend, but in general, expecting to see quiet weather for your Labor Day plans. And again, in the wake of this system, more cooler than average conditions for this time of year. So as we head into early September, looks like we are not going to see a return of summertime heat, at least nothing that would be extreme. 80s for highs, we can handle that. Humidity won't be too out of control, and the mornings will remain fairly comfortable, mostly in the 60s as we take into next week. We're quiet right now on 31 Triple Doppler, just your typical ground clutter pattern that we have out there this time of the evening. Future radar showing skies are mostly clear. Clouds will continue to settle out of the area overnight tonight. So waking up tomorrow morning, clear skies for most. And again, cool temperatures well down into the 50s. We'll see sunny skies through the morning hours, and then through the afternoon, these will be some thin cirrus clouds coming on in advance of that chance for rain heading into your Thursday. Thursday morning, 6 a.m., maybe a couple of sprinkles or light showers. This is one of the wetter solutions. We'll run this up until the mid-afternoon hours and looks fairly soggy, but oftentimes this particular model solution tends to overdo the rainfall, so it may not be quite as extensive at what is being shown here, but certainly some showers will be a possibility. And if you live south of the Tennessee River, that'll be the best chance for rain, I believe, during the day and into the perhaps evening hours on your Thursday. Tonight we're quiet and cool, down to 56 in Huntsville and in the Shoals, 55 Decatur, maybe as low as 52 over in Fort Payne. From there, we'll see temperatures steadily warm tomorrow. Plenty of sun in the morning, a few late day clouds coming on in, and that northerly breeze will keep the temperatures comfortable and the humidity levels very, very pleasant. 77 degrees around the lunch hour, and then we will make our way in many cases into the low 80s tomorrow afternoon. There might be a couple spots that hold back in the upper 70s, but for the most part, anywhere from about 80 in Fort Payne to maybe as warm as 84 places like Decatur and the Shoals tomorrow, and that is below our average this time of year, which continues to run close to the 90-degree mark. Here's your Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. Again, we got that chance for some rain on Thursday, but then for the most part, we dry heading into the weekend, and those temperatures are just not going to heat back up substantially. Mostly in the low to mid 80s through Labor Day, with the morning numbers over the holiday weekend primarily in the mid 60s, and pretty much more the same next week. Again, we'll keep it mid 80s for highs, morning lows mid 60s, and from Labor Day throughout much of the first week of September, likely will be a fairly quiet pattern in play.
Yeah, because we're already thinking about the holiday weekend, still a couple days away.
Absolutely.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Love it. Thanks, Jeff.